Welcome back. Now, Jourg is set to host the G20 Leaders Summit in November. But President Ramaphosa and many South Africans are questioning whether the province is ready to host. With ongoing service delivery problems, crime and urban decay being major challenges, the president has challenged city officials to restore the metro to its former glory. And joining us to unpack Joburg's G20 readiness is Helen Botes, the City of Joburg's acting chief operating officer. Thank you so much for your time and for joining us in studio for such an important topic, Helen. Now, Johannesburg has hosted a number of big international business events. But what capacity does the city have to host an event of this magnitude in terms of economic importance, but also geographic diversity in terms of its visitor base?
Thank you very much for inviting me this evening and to unpack the City of Johannesburg's readiness to reimagine the city,
yes,
to show the city's investment readiness, and to rise to the call to action.
Yes.
To ensure that the city is ready, not only just for its citizens, that's our focal point, but also to attract investment so that we could grow the city and achieve economic prosperity for all the citizens of South Africa. So thank you very much for inviting me to unpack that.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about, what needs to be done then to really just expand the capacity of the city to host an event of this magnitude.
So we have to focus on urban renewal, urban regeneration, not just of the inner city, but all regions, yes, of Johannesburg, so that all regions, all communities benefit from the renewal and the regrowth and the reimagining of Johannesburg. We want to create long-term sustainable solutions for our residents. We want to ensure economic upliftment and economic development and growth of the economy so that Johannesburg, not just Johannesburg benefits, but the whole country. If Johannesburg grows, then the whole country grows from an economic point of view. And that is our drive. That's where we put in all our energy. That's where we put in our focus. That's where we throw in all our capacity to it. We are partnering not just with national government in terms of the presidential working group, but with provincial government and all other partners, business partners, key stakeholders, residents, to ensure that our city looks and feels different, and it is built from a smart perspective and from to have a sustainable future look and feel about it.
Helen, I'm quite happy that you have mentioned the residents quite a lot in your answers already, because I feel like a lot of the time when Johannesburg hosts these big international events, all of a sudden things start working and things are fixed and the robots are working, water's back, electricity's back, and it really feels like the city just does all of this just for the visitors and not the residents. So it's good to know that you are keeping the residents in mind so that we do develop long-term sustainable solutions for residents. What kind of work is already underway to make sure that by November the city is in tip-top shape?
So in October-November of 2024, the Mayor and the Mayoral Committee had a lekgotla. And that's when we were given the targets and the indicators to say we will be on the ground and we will be fixing up Johannesburg so that the residents can benefit. We currently started our inner city blitz so that we could work on the buildings in the inner city, our informal traders, all the illegal contraventions, and we will go region by region, sorting out, updating, upgrading the infrastructure, ensuring that the traffic lights are working, picking up the waste and eliminating illegal dumping sites, educating our residents about maintaining and looking after the infrastructure. That is key, that we bring the residents along with us, because whatever assets we put in the ground, it's for future use as well. We need to ensure our reservoirs are working, that our waste is picked up, and we are doing this on a daily basis. You'll see the teams on the ground working constantly. We go back every second day to check that those, I'm just using the dumping sites as an example, that they're not growing again. But key to this is partnering with the residents, with partnering with business, and the mayor and his mayoral committee, they are on that drive to partner with residents, to partner with business, to fix up the whole of Johannesburg so that we can grow together. It is a long journey. It's an exciting journey. We've got years to fix up, but we've got a city that we can reimagine for the future. And so the work has started. It probably started before October, but the mayoral committee put on the agenda the indicators and the targets that we have met. They are holding us to those targets. And so our residents should start seeing some positive change, not just because of the G20 or the U20. We're hosting the Forest event, and we welcomed our guests to a pleasant environment, and we'll continue to do that to improve on the environment. But we do have a very focused drive and focused commitment to ensure that we offer our residents the best of the city.
It's good to know that there are boots on the ground working. Thank you so much for your time and really just giving us insight on the progress that the city is making to make Johannesburg ready to host one of the biggest events that we've ever seen in the country. That was Helen Botes, Acting Chief Operating Officer for the City of Johannesburg.